Communication is a practice. It's an art form. If you don't speak, if you don't practice, you can't get better at that. I can guarantee. You can read a million books if you like, but you're not going to become a better communicator, because it's about application. And that is what I discovered early on, that no book in the world, no course in the world, no degree in the world is going to make me a better communicator. I got to
Yeah.
practice, I get to get evaluated, and I have to experiment with things which match my personality. So if there's one word I want to leave you with, is don't become a lecturer, don't become a student, become a practitioner.
Hmm.
Because a practitioner is a person who practices, and then you need to find the art forms which work for you. So now you would have noticed quotations come very easy to me, doesn't
Yeah.
mean it's going to come easy to you. So if it doesn't come easy to you, play with them, stop using them if it doesn't work even after 1 year, because
Yeah.
everyone has a unique personality type. You need to use the things which work for you. Then you have to play with different things like non-verbal, right? So you notice I'm using my gestures, and I'm using it virtually. Now here's something which is a big myth. What is the myth? That virtual presence is different from executive presence in the room.
Hmm.
Absolutely not. I can safely say that 99% of the stuff I teach offline, it works online. Now, if you look
Hmm.
at it, I'm not walking across the stage, but I'm walking my hands in the camera frame, which means the impact of my nonverbal communication is enhanced.
Yeah.
I'm still using my vocal inflections. I'm still using my vocal variety to create entertainment and engagement. So the point which will be potentially really revealing for you, that everything you've learned in the offline world is relevant to the online one. All that you need to do, you need to get a little bit okay with the technology around that. So how do you use the camera? How to use the mic? So if you notice, I'm using a professional mic over here. The
Yeah.
reason is there's nothing more important than sound. And think about this. So here's a mantra for you to remember: lights, camera, sound, action. So you cannot forget that, right? So
No.
lights have to be okay. So if you see the light is coming on my face, that's virtual presence. Camera angle is okay. It's not down, it's not up. Then I have the sound coming out okay. And then action is my hands, my voice. We go into action. So if you take care of these three things, which potentially you don't need to worry in the offline world because somebody takes care for you, but in the online world, you have to take care of your lights, your camera, and your sound. And if you need to prioritize, always prioritize the sound. So that's a quick tip on number one, being a practitioner. Number two, about your virtual presence. So in the past, I used to teach a lot about executive presence, but now I'm teaching about virtual presence. And communication is an outcome of your virtual presence. If you have a bad virtual presence, bad gestures, bad vocal variety, forget about presence, right? You will not make an impact.